Hey, for Badass Mining Company. I am, I'm sleepy. This must be, this must be Doc.
I'm Doc.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I was, what was it, Goofy or,
Dopey.
no,
Dopey.
Cynical's not in there, right?
No. Let's see, there's Dopey, Grumpy, Sleazy,
No, Sneezy. There is no Sleazy, it's Sneezy.
uh, Copernicus, uh, yeah, I don't know. So anyway, yeah, Dan just woke me up, so literally,
He worked last night.
yeah,
He worked last night.
I did work last
So
night.
when I called him, I said, "Are we going to be on? What time is it? 20 minutes till." It's
Yes,
okay.
it's true.
It's okay.
Yeah, the fun part is I
So
get to
how
work
are
again
you?
tonight.
So,
I don't know. I haven't finished a cup of coffee yet.
you don't know how you are. Yeah, he showed me his new his new coffee.
Yes, my new coffee. Because when I drink coffee, I drink Death Wish coffee.
Okay.
Anyway,
He's looking.
yeah, I want the t-shirt. So, anyway, needless to say, I have not done my homework, but I did manage to cheat my homework, so yay me.
Yay you.
Yay me.
Yay you. I write everything down.
Yeah, I normally do as well, but today
Hey,
all
well,
I wrote down was your dates.
well, I found my pad, and then I found my little notepad. It looks like a laptop.
Oh yeah.
So I'm charging them up right now.
Oh sweet. That might be something you want to start on a little bit earlier in the day.
Well, no, I've got 3 things to charge. I have my phone, I have the pad, and then I have the laptop pad.
But you're talking to somebody that's got 8 phones and 2 pads. So yeah, I understand that.
I know.
There's a lot of stuff that needs to be charged up.
And not to mention have to also use it on the pen. Seems like everything is connected to your computer. Everything.
Well, right now I do not have a working computer, so
Yeah. Well, you will.
I have a lot of stupid devices. I mean, smart devices.
Yeah.
So.
Is this a smart device? I never thought of the pen as being a smart device.
No. Can it write by itself? It's not that smart, is it?
No, but it lights up. And when I get paid, it feels better.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it is Sunday, March 29th. And something that I just yesterday realized was our 1 year anniversary for streaming Badass Mining. Tan and I started streaming March 30th of 2019. So, tomorrow we're going to have a special live stream with birthday cake and birthday hats and all sorts of birthday. Bleh. So,
Yeah, but it should be interesting.
totally. Because I have to work tonight, and I have to work tomorrow night, too. So, it should be real interesting.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to actually get some
Yeah.
sleep, though. Yeah.
Really?
I don't feel like I got much, for some reason.
Yeah. I wonder why. What time did you go to bed?
I don't even know.
See? You have no idea. No wonder you're exhausted.
Not even a clue. It could have been like 1 o'clock this afternoon. I have no idea. All I know is I watched the news until I fell asleep.
Yeah. Well, I was going to be in the car today because I get good light in the car, and I decided that no.
Yep.
So I am inviting you all into my bedroom.
Yep.
We're having a sleepover.
Well, I don't have enough room for them to sleep here, so.
It's virtual. It's virtual.
Yeah, I don't even virtually have enough room for anybody here. Okay, let me get my ducks together. I'm gonna go ahead. Gold prices are the same as they were yesterday. So, shall we revisit them? Gold is going for $1,628 an ounce. Silver is $14.53 an ounce. And the metal of whose name I do not speak,
Platinum.
going for $744. You know, it's funny. I say that every show that we do, and she acts like it's the first time I've done it.
No, I don't. I just think it's funny you won't say it.
I don't have to if I don't want
That's okay. That's right. You don't have to if you don't want to.
Yeah, she. Yeah. Okay. So, let's go ahead. Oh, yeah, we've got dates, don't we?
Yeah, we do have dates.
Yeah, and before I get out of the financial section, yeah, guys, if you want to invest in precious metal, now is the time because it's going to start climbing pretty consistently at this point. So, and yeah, it's definitely going to be a way for you guys to make a couple bucks. So, and if you have gold, hold on to it. Do not sell it yet because it's going to go through the roof and you're going to be able to make quite a few dollars. Dollar bill, y'all. So anyway, do not invest in the stock market yet. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. But right now, speculators are on the sidelines waiting for things to stabilize because I saw stocks that were over $100 per share going for like $35 a share. So, yeah. And I guarantee as soon as the stock market does bounce back, those stocks are going to be back through the roof again because this economy is going to be propped up for quite a while. They do not want that recession to hit us, even though it's already here, knocking on our door. Okay. Let's go ahead and do same day, different year. That's a segment that we go and do our history of the day. And I didn't do my homework, but Tan did hers, so I'm just cheating off of her homework.
Okay.
Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. So, and I'm a little stopped up, so you're gonna have to excuse my drippy nose. Okay, as always, ladies first.
Okay, so I'm going to start with 1974. Was NASA Mariner 10 becomes the first space probe to fly by Mercury.
Sweet.
Wasn't that long ago?
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, that's pretty interesting. He's looking it up.
Yes, I am. Why is it saying today is March 30th? It's lying to me.
I don't know. It's the 29th. I know it is.
Yeah.
I double-checked it just so I didn't screw up.
Well, it's funny because they screwed up because guess what? When I pull up the 29th, it brings it up 28th.
Really? Wow, weird.
Yeah, that is weird. Okay, so, blah, 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 blah. Regular news, 1903, regular news service between... 1974. A farmer named Yang Jifa, living in the small village of Zhiyang, decides to dig a well. At 15 meters, he stumbles... You know what? If I wanted to watch you, I would have pressed play, you stupid video. Okay.
He's in rare form.
Well, how many times do you guys click on a site and it takes you to their web page and all of a sudden they open up like 3 videos at the same time? Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
And they don't have anything to do with what you're looking for.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing to do with what you're looking for. Okay, yeah. So let's go with 1903. A regular news service begins between New York and London on Marconi's Wireless.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I know, right?
I know. That was the rage, man. Wasn't it the first one to use it for the SOS?
Yeah, well, that was the actual SOS. Before that, it was something else. I can't think right now. All my thought processes have mucus all over them.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. In 1871, Royal Albert Hall opened. So if you don't know where that's at, it's in England, London.
London, England.
Yep.
Okay. 1951, the Chinese reject General Douglas MacArthur's offer for a truce in Korea.
Okay.
I told you I'm cheating.
Yeah, no doubt. Okay, my turn.
Yep, your turn.
In 1822, Florida Territory is created.
Oh, sweet. Let's see, what does Christopher Titus call Florida? The Wang of the United States.
Always thought that was California.
Yeah, they actually... No, they'd be the other side of the taint.
Oh,
okay, 1962, Cuba opens the trial of the Bay of Pig invaders.
Yeah. It's a Bay of Pig. Okay. So, my turn.
Yes, it is your turn.
In 1973, U.S. troops leave Vietnam.
Yeah, I read that one yesterday. You remember that?
So, yeah. Yeah, yesterday and today. They left Vietnam. It took them a while to get out of Vietnam. They got out of Vietnam fast, but it took them a while. So I expect that tomorrow, when we're going to have our special, if we do, if we do this, it's probably going to say the same thing.
Okay.
Your turn.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, yeah, this one. 19. No, you didn't. 1976, 8 Ohio National Guardsmen are indicted for shooting 4 Kent State students during an anti-war protest on May 4th, 1970.
That was bad. That was
Yep,
very bad.
your
That
turn.
was a really rough time. Okay, this is my last one. 2006. Total eclipse was taking place around the world.
Cool. Yeah, we got another one of those coming up here pretty soon.
I know. That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
The last one we had was so beautiful, and I got to see it with my own eyes for a few seconds when it finally totally eclipsed. And all I wanted to see was pearls.
What color was it did you see?
What color did I see?
Yeah.
It was, okay, so the sun was blacked out, and I got to see at least 4 pearls. I didn't get to see any more. A lot of people were using the thing to watch them with, but you can look at it at that point, and then you have to look away because you can't look at the sun.
Right.
But
I stared at it the entire time, I know.
So it was this incredible, beautiful. It had different colors through it. It wasn't just bright yellow, white. It was, it actually had spectrum to it.
Okay.
So
because
made me cry.
the only reason
cry.
the reason why I ask is because what I saw was different from what everybody that was standing there with me saw, and I've been trying to figure that out ever since. So
Really, what did you see?
it was kind of it was almost a purplish color, like purple and blue, and everybody looked at me like I was on drugs or something, and I was like, that's what I'm looking at right now. I'm trying to describe, and then when I tried to take a picture of it, the picture did not come out at all the same way that I actually viewed it with my own eyes. So I was a little bit disappointed, and I was trying to figure out why my eyes were seeing colors that nobody else saw or the camera didn't see. So
Well, I saw a different line of spectrum. Like I saw blues, pinks, yellow, and then the bright light was coming through, and then I had to look away.
yeah.
But it was incredibly beautiful, and it was something that I always wanted to see, where the pearls that go around the sun when the moon was right directly in the center.
Right, the corona.
It was very cool. Yeah, it was very, very cool. So it brought me to tears because it was so beautiful.
Yeah. That kind of reminds me.
So.
Remember that movie with Brendan Fraser, Bedazzled?
Yes. Yes, I do remember it.
No, it wasn't called. What was that? The name of it?
It wasn't Bedazzled. It was
Yeah, something like that.
Well,
Anyway,
maybe it was Bedazzled. I don't remember.
When she makes him the most sensitive man on the planet, and every time he looks at the sunset, he starts bawling. Oh, it's just so beautiful.
Yeah.
Anyway, I thought that was funny.
So, are we ready for the birthday?
Yes, we are. Go ahead.
Okay, so a lot of you guys are not going to remember this because he is way before a lot of people's time. I mean, mean, only the older people and baseball players. Now, mind you, I'm not a big baseball fan, but I know that you guys are really missing baseball because when my grandmother was alive, that's what she played. Anytime it was on, she had baseball on, and that's one of the reasons why I don't watch baseball. But my dad, who was a very good baseball player, he, I think that I read these because of him. All right, so the person is Cy Young. He was a player and a manager, and he was born today, and he lived to be about, I think, like 80 years old or something like that. But anyway, he was born back in the early 1900s. So, cool. Happy birthday, Cy.
Happy birthday, Cy.
Okay, so I have our national holidays. And so the first one I'm going to do is today is National Chiffon Day, Lemon Chiffon Day.
Lemon chiffon.
If you've never had it. And I looked for one, but I could not find one.
Yep.
Today is also Mom and Pop's business-owned day. So all those people that own their own businesses, we're praying for you. We really are. Today is also Vietnam Veterans Day. Well, so was yesterday. It's yesterday.
I would have to say that the Mom and Pop's business day.
Yeah.
I think that we should postpone that until maybe a later date.
And then my very last one, which I thought was very appropriate for everything, Smoke and Mirror Day.
Oh, jeez. Oh, when you deal with Washington, D.C., every day is Smoke and Mirror Day.
Yeah.
In fact, right now, Jay Inslee is taking time out of his precious schedule right now to ban dredging. Are you really? You're actually going to start thinking about mining while this is going on? Shame on you, Jay Inslee. Shame on you. You bad Jay. Bad Jay.
Yeah, there's some people out there that are so selfish that the only thing they can think about is what they want. They don't think about what's going on in the rest of the world.
Yeah, well, you know what? Us miners, we're just horrible people. We go out and we clean those stupid creek beds, and we just destroy everything.
Yeah, it amazes me when people go out there and you're picking up all the stuff that they have because you're mining and whatnot, and then you turn around and, oh, there's a garbage bag over there. Well, why is there a garbage bag over there? It's a garbage bag full of dirty diapers. Really?
Yeah.
Really?
That's the one thing that really irritates me is going out and prospecting, and you're out in the middle of friggin' nowhere, and all of a sudden you stumble across somebody's gold mine of garbage. Out in the middle of nowhere, because they just dump their trash.
And so what do? We go out there,
pick it up
onto the back of the truck, take it over to a dumpster, and dump it off.
Absolutely.
Gee, I wonder, they could have done that. They could have done that. I mean, really?
They could have easily done that, but no, they didn't do that because they're lazy. So, anyway, yeah, tomorrow is officially Badass Mining's first birthday. So, yay! Oh, Nicole. Hello.
Is Nicole on?
Hello, I made it. I made it tonight. Been extremely busy. Yeah, I know. We were missing you yesterday. Tan was talking about you and giving you a shout out. So,
you're our hero.
Yep.
You're one of our many heroes.
Absolutely.
So So just be careful, because we love you.
Yep. And considering that your business is supplying my business and we're supplying their business, we're one big happy chain.
So if you don't know, for those of you who are watching, Nicole is a truck driver, and she is a busy lady right now. And she is, I'm sure that all her family is at home watching her videos that she's putting out. Because yesterday I watched her as she drove through, I believe, California. And I just have so much respect for her and what she's doing.
Absolutely.
Just love you, girl. Just absolutely love you.
Absolutely. So
I put her right among the doctors and nurses and everyone who is going out of their way to help everybody. I mean, it is just awesome. Awesome.
Yep. Absolutely. And yeah, if you are in the business right now of playing support and to get everybody through this, then we definitely give you kudos. Because anybody out there that is just powering through this right now, you are heroes. You are definitely heroes.
Yeah.
I see you every night when I go into work, and out there scrubbing stuff down, cleaning, making sure that this isn't spread around and everything. That you guys are definitely out there on the front lines. So, bravo, bravo.
So, and for those people who are here at home and they're doing things for people, they're trying to do things for people, put it on our page. Let us know what you're doing. I can tell you what our son is doing. So every night when he bakes, they have extra left over. He brings it home. He doesn't bring it home here. We take it over to the office so that they can pass it out. Yesterday, he took a lot of scone mixes and stuff over and gave the girls something to do because they were having a ball baking this stuff. There was only 2 of them in the room because we're trying to keep it down. But they did have his help. They did need his help, so he went over and helped them. So,
That's cool.
I am very proud of him because he goes out of his way to help others, and he's a young person. He's staying at home. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing. He's trying to protect me. He gets upset with me because I'll go out and I'll do shopping and stuff. And as I told him, it doesn't matter what age you are anymore. Everybody's getting it.
Yep.
So it doesn't have. Of course, it hits those of us who are older harder, and normally it is, we're gone.
Oh, that does remind me something that I have seen. Actually, I've got a couple of different pieces of anecdotal information here. So, the one thing that they have noticed is that it seems like this virus feeds on ibuprofen and acetaminophen. So, don't take it if you're not feeling good, because if you do have this, it can actually like shut you down. There was a 10-year-old boy, I think it was. He was 10 or younger, and he actually died after his parents gave him some cold and flu medicine that had ibuprofen in it. And that's the one thing that I haven't been able to find anything that's just solid medical evidence. But at this point, anything that you hear happening over and over again, because
there's a red flag.
Yeah, it's a big red flag. So it's just a better idea not to take the stuff if you don't feel good, and just try to sweat it out, because that seems to be the best method.
Well,
And the
you can
other
take
piece,
aspirin.
you can take aspirin, but that's one of those things to where if your blood's thin, then yeah, that brings up a lot of other possibilities. So
So if you want to get rid of your headaches and stuff on a natural way, there's a lot of other alternatives. Number one, drink coffee. Number two, drink tea.
drink coffee.
Drink
Drink
Coke.
coffee anyway.
Drink Coke.
It's good
Drink
for you.
Pepsi.
So
there's the caffeine. Anything that's got caffeine in it. I think what is it? There's other drinks out there that you can get caffeine in.
and remember,
drink caffeine.
And remember, if you're gonna drink coffee, drink Death Wish coffee. So, anyway, the other piece of information that I have, this one I think is rather important, is a nurse up in Washington noticed that every single coronavirus patient that she treated had red eyes. And we're not talking about all the white, like if somebody's got, if they've got red eyes, usually it's all throughout the white. This is just around the outside edge. So if you see somebody that's got red eyes around the outside of the white, chances are that they've got it. So that's also something that I've only seen in one place by one nurse. But if you guys have anything to back this up, now is definitely the time to share information, because if that seems to be true, then this could be something that will help us out greatly as far as being able to spot people that are infected without, throwing them on a thermal camera. So, yeah, that's definitely a good way to figure it out. And
so you're talking about, like, are you talking about red eyes, like the eyelids, around the sides of the eyelids and down below?
No, the whites of the eyes, the whites of the eyes around the outside edge, like, turns red. So
really?
yeah, so you end up getting.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I thought so. I just read that last night, right after that was one of the news alerts that we got right at the end of the show last night. So I definitely wanted to throw that in today.
I wanted to bring up the fact a lot of people are talking about the stimulus package, and they're thinking that, they're getting all this free money. If you guys actually read into it, it's going against your 2020 tax. So if if you're not getting any, you're going to owe some. If you're getting something, they're going to take it away.
Not necessarily. Hold on. Right now, there are a lot of people that are talking out of their butts, because nobody knows right now how this is going to roll out. It went through so fast that they don't know how to do it yet. They're still trying to work out the details. They're saying that people that make over 75,000 and it starts tapering off, they may have to pay it back. People that are still employed, that are not on unemployment, may have to pay it back. There's a lot of different things being said right now that nobody knows definitively how this is going to roll. But personally, I am not going to take the money, because I believe that this is a bribe, and I'm not going to take part of the bribe, because there is too much information to get out, and I don't want anything stifling that information like a bribe. So I don't
Okay, so
I don't hold it
that's
against
his
anybody
point of
for,
view.
I know, and I want to put that in here. That is my own personal decision based on the information that I have available to me. If you take the money, it doesn't bother me at all. I think that if you need the money, take the money. But
Well,
I I
I'm
just
taking the money because I have bills to pay, and I'm not at this point right now. I am not working,
right.
and our son is only working maybe between 5 and 6 hours a night, and he gets 5 days. That's all he gets. But he's also filed for unemployment because he needs that matched. Well, here's the thing that I talked to a gal that she's manager at one of the stores, and how she got her understanding of it was that she says they said at first it was just going to be 4 weeks that we were going to receive $600 on top of our unemployment. And I told her, I said, now that's weird because today I heard that they are going to extend it for 4 months.
Yeah.
And she goes, do you think it's going to last that long? And I looked at her and I go, it's going to take this country quite a while to get back to going to normal. I said, you have to think about how many people in the food industry alone are. I said, that's half the nation works for the food industry, and a lot of these places are, they don't know if they can actually get back in operation or not. You may not see them coming back.
Well, see, this is one of the downsides of this situation. Tan and I were talking about this. There's a lot of businesses that are month-to-month businesses that are small, 5 to 10 employees, and those businesses now are officially closed. They are not going to reopen because while they're closed, they still have to pay their bills, and there's no money coming in. So they're declaring bankruptcy just at a lightning fast rate right now. And the problem with that is they're going to end up getting bit in the butt because they're not putting their employees on furlough. They're laying them off because of the nature that they're dealing with. And the stimulus package is very specific in the wording as far as with people that have businesses that they lay off their employees. They got to pay the money back. So yeah, there's some sneaky crap that they put in that I disagree with. But you know what? It's right now. We've got to help the economy out, and this is the way to do it. It'll stimulate the economy, hopefully. But I have a sneaking suspicion that most of you guys are not going to be out spending this money on, things that they want us to, like TVs and stuff. You guys are going to go out and buy toilet paper, aren't you? Yeah, that's what I thought. So, anyway.
I'm going to make payments on everything. I'm going to pay off all my credit cards.
Well, right now, if you buy a big enough thing of toilet paper, you may have to take out a loan, so.
Well, hey, did you see,
that Uranus is leaking gas? Yes, there is gas leaking out of Uranus. No. It's true.
No.
I'm not making it up. It sounds like a joke, but it's real.
I know. That's not what I was thinking of. I can't. I have forgotten her name. Oh gosh, this is really. Anyway, she posted on her Facebook.
Is her name Tan?
That she had gotten a whole bag of what?
Is her name Tan?
No.
Okay, just checking.
One of the members, and I'm sorry I've forgotten her name, but anyway, one of the members that we have here posted that somebody had gotten her, went to Costco and got her a huge thing of Kirkland toilet paper.
Nice. Did they TP or yard?
No, they did not. I know Sean keeps telling everybody TP yard. No, TP.
Hey, free toilet paper.
Yeah, if that happened, you'd have every neighbor in town coming over to grab the toilet paper off the trees.
Oh yeah. The jokes are never ending. Never ending.
I know.
Okay,
Yeah,
so yeah, I was gonna get into the gold prospecting magazine tonight, but we're not gonna do that because, quite frankly, I overslept. So Tan woke me up right before the show.
We should make this short.
Well, yeah, we're gonna be live streaming tomorrow for the Badass Mining birthday party.
Okay.
Woo! Happy birthday to us.
Can you believe it's been a year?
It's going to be a year tomorrow. So, yeah.
I know, it's weird.
Our first live streaming that we did for Badass together was at the GPAA Golden Treasure Show last year. And if you haven't watched that, it's actually... It's a lot of walking around and a lot of talking to people, but like we talked to Emily Rydell from Bering Sea Gold, and we talked to the owner and inventor of the Gold Claw, and talked to a lot of other people, a lot of other folks that are just absolutely the top of the game. So, yeah. If you want to go back and look at those videos, I didn't realize that we had made that many videos until I actually scrolled through them yesterday. I was like, holy crap, we've got hundreds of videos in a year. So, anyway, yep, it's been a busy year. It's been a very... It's been a rough year, but I can honestly say that I am definitely liking the format of the show now better than it was at the beginning. It was a little rough. So.
Yeah, well, but, and it's still a little rough, but the thing is that you're in better constitution than what you were before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And, so, yeah. But everybody has their ups and downs, and those that have stayed with us, they understood. I mean, one of the reasons why we keep doing this, even though we're not mining and all we can do is talk about it, number one, we love mining, and number two, we'll get there. At one point or another, we'll get there where we want to be.
Yeah.
But we're human, and we have human frailties, so
well, some of
there's
us
a lot of people out there. What?
I said, well, some of us are human.
more human than human.
Yeah, absolutely. More human than human. Okay. There was actually something else that I wanted to talk about, and for the life of me, I cannot find that notebook.
Not like he doesn't have enough notebooks. He's got a ton of notebooks all over his place.
That's why I'm having a hard time locating it.
Besides the notes all over the walls, and
I have a habit of writing everything down, so yeah, I've got notebooks everywhere. So crap, where did I put it? Okay, well, I guess it wasn't that important. I'll bring it up tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we are going to be live streaming tomorrow. I'm thinking probably 6 o'clock, tomorrow night. We're going to be back on, but, yeah, we're definitely going to do the birthday thing. So, I hope you guys join us, because, that should be a lot of fun. And, Yeah. So, oh, colloidal copper. That's right. Okay. So anyway, um, last Saturday we made some colloidal copper that I specifically said use on your skin. Do not ingest the stuff that you make. I did, however, get some medical grade colloidal copper, and that I can ingest. And so, yeah, I really suggest you guys look into copper versus coronavirus. Actually, copper versus any virus has the same effect. So, yeah, that's definitely the way to go, guys. Um, yeah, I've looked into other possibilities for treatment on this thing, and copper so far is the only one that is scientifically backed. So, yeah. And if I can ever get enough sleep, maybe my immune system will go back up so I can get over this cold. So, it
It's just
also,
a cold, guys.
yeah, it's just all I have is a cold because anytime that I have lack of sleep, it happens. My nose starts dripping, and yeah. So, anyway, I also
And
picked
mine
up,
has to do with allergies.
yeah,
So
I
if you
picked up
see
a
me with
little
a
spray
tissue,
bottle of it too. So, yeah.
because hey, the trees are blooming like crazy down here.
Oh yeah, we we're going through a windstorm right now, and every time a gust hits one of the juniper trees around here, you see this big, huge cloud of pollen. Yeah, good
Yeah,
times. It's probably a lot
that's
of
the cherry
allergies
with.
that I'm dealing with right now. So,
So,
oh,
and the only other time that I get like that is whenever I'm around somebody who's wearing a ton of perfume. Please, you guys, when you go somewhere, don't take a bath in it. Just spray it on you a little bit. Jeez.
yeah, I've got that. I can't even walk into a department store that's got a perfume section. I start dying immediately.
Okay. Okay, I have to tell a story.
Uh-oh.
I have to tell a story. Okay, so we go to Clackamas Clown Center. Okay? And if you don't know what that is, it's Clackamas Town Center, and it's in Portland.
It's a mall.
And yeah, it's a mall. It's an indoor mall. So anyway, we're inside the mall, and I have to go into it's not Nordy's. What was the other one? It's where your mom likes to shop all the time.
Nordstrom's, Macy's.
Macy's.
Okay.
No, it's Macy's. So Macy's, and it has a big, huge door that's open, you know, to the inside of the mall and stuff. Well, of course, that's where all the perfumes are. And Sean is there, and I walk up, and I look at him, and he looks at me, and I go, "Hold your breath."
I was in full on panic mode.
And I grabbed his arm and drug him through the front part of Macy's as fast as I possibly could because we had to go to the children's department for Kian. And he was just like, he held his breath the whole entire time until we got to the escalator. And then he was like, "Can I breathe?" I was like, "Yeah, you can breathe now."
Well, I know it sounds ridiculous, but when I get around a perfume department, my throat starts closing up and I can't breathe. My eyes actually start swelling up. So I'm not sure what it is, but it gets bad really fast.
Well, it's like they've got these women, they're all standing out front, and each one's got their own little perfume. As we're running through, I could hear the one, "Would you like to?" No! Just keep going. I think we had like two of them go to approach us, and we're just like running through the front part of it.
Yeah, don't
It
make
was
me
just
punch you in the
horrible.
face.
that's when he and I first started going together. Yeah, well, not when we first started going. When we first started, when we had Kian. Well, no, it was after. No, it was before Kian. We didn't go to look for Kian. We didn't go to look for Kian. We went to look for you, and I think it was shoes that we were looking for. Or it could have been jeans. I'm not really too sure. It was something your mom had told us that we needed to go, and we had to go there to go get it. And it was just running through the store is what I remember the most, because you held your breath for the longest time.
Yeah, I definitely make outings into the public interesting, don't I?
You do. You honestly do.
I
Tell him, close your eyes, we're gonna go here.
and for you guys that don't know me, I've got social anxiety disorder really bad. So I get around people I don't know, and all of a sudden I'm just like panicking, full on panic mode. So
he's been known to stop on the freeway because he's had enough.
yeah,
we're not talking pulling over. We're talking, okay, I'm
stopping in the lane that I'm driving on because I am having an anxiety attack. That happens in Portland.
Yeah, so that's why Sean and I do so well out in the forest, out in the streams, out in the mountains. I would rather come across a deer, a moose, a bear.
Yeah, I often say, since I've been down here, I have come to the conclusion that I would rather deal with a very cranky grizzly bear than a friendly tweaker any day of the week. So, yeah. Yeah.
And there's a lot of people right now that are going, we agree.
Well, last night, I'm going to throw this in real quick. Last night when I pulled into work, there was a vehicle that was sitting, like, their nose was to my nose, so they were, we're parked up against each other, and they kept staring at me, and then they'd walk by me like 2 or 3 times trying to get me to interact with them. And they were practically tearing their car apart and yelling at each other because apparently somebody misplaced their stash or something along that lines. And I was like, I'm not going to park my vehicle here. I'm going to park it over there now. Bye. I just, all I could see was, as I'm walking into work, all of a sudden hear a window shatter, and then all my stuff is gone, and there goes my truck.
Yeah. No, that's one thing that I try to avoid at all costs is interaction, especially out in a parking lot when I see a couple arguing or fighting about something. I'm like, wow, you need to wash your laundry somewhere else.
Yes.
I don't need to see this.
I try to mind my own business but when they're screaming in a parking lot in public, it's kind of hard not to listen.
Yeah, I totally understand that.
Alrighty.
It's kind of like the dogs barking. So I went to the store yesterday, and when I got out of the car, 2 big dogs in a Jeep, and it's not a hardcover Jeep, it's a softcover Jeep.
Oh no.
And I'm sitting there going, should I get out of the car or shouldn't I get out of the car? And then I noticed there was somebody in the vehicle too, because of how the windows go with those soft-colored Jeeps, they're soft-top Jeeps. And I'm like, okay, I'm safe. So I get out of the car. These dogs went freaking crazy. And I shut the door and I walked very quickly into the store. And of course, I didn't bring my bags with me.
Of course.
Because I was too interested in getting into the store without having the dogs break through the soft top. I was just like, yeah. Well, when I got back, when I got out of the store, they were gone, and I was very grateful that they were gone.
Yeah. There's
Hey, but
actually
you know what? I have a gold mine in my trunk of my car. You know what it is?
pop cans.
You bet. I have
I,
bottles and cans.
I'm a good guesser. I'm
I
sitting there
have
going,
plastic bottles. I've got plastic bottles, glass, you name it. I'm just like, and then I looked in the house today and I looked at Ken and I go, by the time we get done here, we're going to have hundreds of dollars worth of cans.
yep, it's funny how fast they build up when you are a soda drinker, huh?
Well, no, it's not so much soda, it's the seltzer waters.
Yeah, well, that's what I was meaning. But
Yeah, because we don't drink like Coke and Pepsi and stuff like that very often. I've drank more since this has happened, but you know, normally if I'm gonna drink a soda, it's gonna be one of the Italian sodas, or I'm at Starbucks.
yeah,
I love the dragon fruit refresher.
yeah, I've been.
It's yummy.
It's funny. I have never, and I know this sounds weird because as much coffee as I drink, uh, I had never been to Dutch Brothers Coffee before, and started going
So
there
what'd you think?
before my shift, and
Yeah.
it's kind of weird. I actually enjoy it. It's not bad coffee at all. I always just assumed it was going to be just as bitter as Starbucks, but no, it's actually pretty good. But um, this
Well,
is this is where it gets interesting, though. Is so far I have not had to pay for my coffee at Dutch Brothers every single time. So I'm not sure
really?
why they just won't take my card, or maybe I it's like an appeasement. Here's your coffee, sir. Go away. So
Well, I miss the kids from Dutch Brothers because we have a lot of times they come in and do their all the little managers all the managers for all the little Dutch Brothers, they all would meet over at our store, and I miss the kids a lot, and they're some of the nicest kids you're gonna possibly meet. But then I have to say, because I don't drink coffee, um, I drink the refreshers that Starbucks puts out. I have to say this: the kids that are over at Starbucks, they're nice kids too, and they're working really hard, and they're trying hard to make everybody happy. So when you go to one of these places, don't forget to tip them. Give them a tip. These guys are risking their own skin going out and doing the things for you.
just
You know,
remember
no,
that
no matter.
just remember they don't accept cash tips right now. So when you go to pay with
Yeah,
your card, make sure to put their tip on, because
yeah,
they. I look at the baristas like anybody else on the front line of this, because they're out there
yeah.
dealing with people in the public, and anybody who has to deal with people in the public right now, they're they're putting their health
On
on the
the front
line.
lines.
So
Yeah.
yeah, just tell them thank
No,
you
I
at the
don't care
very
where you're at.
least.
McDonald's, Taco Bell,
Any of those
Jack the
places.
Box, wherever you go to, these guys are heroes because they're out there working. And I have to say that with the Panera group too. I miss all the kids at Panera, and I've heard from some of them, and some of them are stressing out really bad. And I just, if any of them are watching, because some of them will watch. I want you guys to know that I missed you. I missed you a lot, and you're on my mind constantly. And I love you guys. And when this is all over with, we'll all be fine. You guys go back to work, be normal, take care of your families. So just take care of yourselves right now and know that Mama Bear loves you.
Okay, I think that's a good segue to wrap it up.
Okay. So you guys, I love you all. I love you all very much. For those of you who are working out in the public, just know that you're the heroes. You really are. And we will talk to you tomorrow. And have a good day.
Alrighty, guys. As always, we love each and every one of you. You guys make sure to take care of yourselves and each other. And as always, well, not as always, we're going to be back tomorrow, 6 o'clock p.m. time for Badass Mining's first birthday party. So, yep, we are 1 year old tomorrow. So, why don't you join us then, and we're going to have some cake and hats and birthday blah, blah, blah. So.
Yep. Okay.
Alrighty, guys.
See you guys later.
So, yeah, stay healthy, and we will see you tomorrow. Peace.